Hi Bookadies, it's Rin, and today I'm going to read Carla the Crow and Her Shiny Treasures.
A book for kids, a Bookadies bookity book.
Carla the Crow loved shiny things. Carla snatched golden buttons. She swiped tiny silver spoons. Sometimes Carla lifted sparkly caps right off the bottle. Her nest twinkled like a treasure chest in the moonlight. One sunny morning, Carla showed off her shiny collection to her friend Benny the Bluebird. "Oh, look at that sparkly key," Benny chirped. "May I hold it?" Carla puffed up her feathers. "No, it's mine," she squawked, pulling the key closer. Later, Daisy the dove flew by. "What a pretty marble, Carla. May I look at it?" "No, it's mine," Carla said again, tucking the marble under her wing. The next day, Carla wanted to play with her friends. Benny and Daisy were looking at their own special treasures. "Can I play too?" she asked. Benny shrugged. "No, we're playing a sharing game, but you don't like to share." Carla felt sad. She went back to her nest to play with her own special things. But playing by herself wasn't fun. Her friends were having such fun playing together. Then Carla got an idea. She picked out her favorite shiny things. She brought the sparkly key to Benny. "Would you like to play with this?" she asked. Benny the little bluebird's eyes lit up. "Really? Thanks, Carla." She gave the pretty marble to Daisy. "Here, I think you'll like this." Daisy the dove cooed with delight. "Ooh, it's beautiful. Thank you, Carla." Soon, all the birds were laughing and playing together, building shiny towers and trading their treasures. Sharing her special things made Carla feel warm inside, better than any glittering treasure. The end.
Facts about crows. A collection of crows is called a flock or a murder. Crows are very smart. They are able to make and use their own tools. They are very social birds. Upwards of 200 birds hanging around together, usually around food sources. Facts about bluebirds. Bluebirds have blue feathers, with the females being less vibrantly colored than the males. Bluebirds lay between 4 to 6 eggs per time. They eat grubs like mealworms and beetles. Facts about doves. Doves often live near humans and are considered to be among the strongest in the bird species. They have very dense feathers, making them look fluffy. They eat seeds and fruit, as well as small insects and worms.
Hi, my name's Michelle, and I've written some special books that your family can record themselves reading just for you. This one is called Pete Has Very Small Feet. Hope you enjoy. Finding a shoe to fit Pete the shrew is a very difficult thing to do. Can you help Pete the shrew find the right size shoe? A sneaky pair of red sneakers are hiding on every page. Can you be the one to find them all? Up and down mounds, Pete searches the grounds. He sees Friendly Fox wearing such dashing bright socks. Mr. Hoot is wearing a big brown boot, but he has no clue where to find a shoe. Poor little shrew, still without a shoe. 2 baby moose have each got 4 shoes. Still seeking and still searching. 1, 2, 3 little birds are perching. And still looking for clues, Pete begins to feel the blues. Getting close, says Pete. These are the shoes I like the most. With a pause and a sit, Pete prays that they fit. Just right, snug as a bug in a mug. The end. What a happy ending. I hope you enjoyed your story. Meet Pete, the white-toothed pygmy shrew, the smallest mammal by mass, 1.8 grams, and yet they eat up to double their body size every day.
Kids, a bookity book.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm going to read for you today, Baby Hippo Finds Her Voice. Read along with me.
A book for kids, a bookity book.
Baby Hippo loved to splash and play, but some cranky crocs came by one day. They laughed, they jeered. You're round, not sleek. You're so slow and way too meek. Baby Hippo felt very small, but Mama said, you stand up tall. Be proud of you. You're kind and true, and no one else is quite like you. Next day, Hippo saw her friends, Giraffe, Monkey, and Feathery Hen. She told them that those crocs were mean. She asked if they had ever seen a way to stop the teasing and shame and not feel sad and hurt by their game. Giraffe hummed, walk with grace and pride. Monkey chit-chatted, don't let them make you hide. Hen cluck-clucked, speak clear, speak proud. Bullies thrive when silence is loud. When those cranky crocs came by again, Baby Hippo had her plan. I don't like your words, they're mean and wrong. I'm proud of me, I'm brave and strong. Hippo and her friends stood firm that day. Those cranky crocs just crawled away. Together the friends sang a happy song. We're all different, that's what makes us strong. Now Baby Hippo shares her tale with other pals who feel sad or weak or frail. She says, be kind, stand up, be true. The best friend you can have is you.
A book for kids, a bookity book.
What could make the story even better is if your family or friends recorded themselves reading it, sent it to me, and I will pop them into the book so that they can read the story just for you.
Hi Bookadies, it's Rin, and I'm going to read about V, the vegetarian. Let's slither into the start.
A book for kids, a bookie's bookity book.
V, the viper, is feeling rather glum. Her parents are teaching her hunting 101, but it seems rather dire that eating would require an innocent to expire. Her folks find it random, yes, they simply cannot fathom, why V has such a tantrum and holds their meal to ransom. Yet V finds friendly mice more fun to befriend than grains of rice. She would rather eat the latter on a nice vegetarian platter, not to mention the little birds that flutter around in flocks with their wonderful singing. They give V an incredible feeling. She simply cannot delight in putting an end to their flying. Her parents are getting cross. They just seem to ignore and gloss over the impending loss of life. But V's mind is made up. Yup, yuppity yup. V would rather to eat with virtue, something that was not given birth to. Looking up to the sky, her parents heave a sigh. When they look back into her gaze, they realize that V is very brave, to go against the grain, to ensure other animals feel no pain. They will have to endure, because V's spirit is pure. V's parents are now having a change of heart. Should they start adding more veg to their cart? Doesn't a fruit or veggie meal seem kinder than eating a dish of veal? The folks begin their quest into doing what might be best, replacing their ham and lamb with bowls of yam. V hisses with bliss. Her whole family is in on this. V vows from that day to use her influence and sway to get everyone away from the need to feed on creatures and anything that screeches. I hope you enjoyed. See you soon.
Let's get to know V. Vipers are snakes with long, venomous fangs, and their long bodies are covered with scales. And vipers are nocturnal, which means they come out at night.
A book for kids, a bookie's bookity book.
Hi Bookadies, it's Rin, and I'm going to read Payton's Gift Exchange.
A book for kids, a bookie's bookity book.
The season for giving is on its way. Payton is wondering what to gift her friends. She would give the moon, but it might be tricky to wrap. She would give a puppy, but some people don't like their yappy, and that gift costs money, which Payton just doesn't have. Her gifts must be thoughtful and not cost 1 cent. Payton has so many hedgehog friends, she'll need lots of gifts for them all. Payton sits in her room, so full of toys, so many old and forgotten things. Some toys are broken, some are dirty, some have lost a battery or their appeal. They give Payton a eureka moment. What is old and dull for one might be new and fun for another. She can fix them and clean them to gleam. These used toys could look pristine. Payton can gift these toys to others. For them, her old toys could be exciting and new. Are Payton's friends in the same position? Would they like to take part in a new tradition? Then they could all save their cents, swap their toys, always have something new to enjoy. Payton gets to work to refresh all her unused toys, to gift them to other girls and boys. She mends them and she displays them all on a shelf. Then she invites her mates to come on by. Payton presents her plan and her friends dance in delight. Isn't that a marvelous sight? Everyone is in on Payton's plan. They all head home to find whatever they can. They rummage through chests, they clear out drawers. Soon they have a whole pile of toys with flaws. They wipe them and they fix them and they slip down memory lane as they remember the fun they had with those old toys. They gather together with all their old treasures. Such a warm feeling to know that others can have the same fun and make their own memories with these toys now their turn is done. The gift exchange began. Those toys never got old because they were always new to someone else. You don't need money to join in this way. You just need one old toy that you're happy to give away. In exchange, you'll get something new for you. Something you could even swap again if you wanted to. A gift exchange brings everyone joy. There is no need to spend money on another new toy. Welcome to Payton's Gift Exchange. You can make a start by finding a toy and a friend to take part. Hedgehogs are omnivores. This means they eat both meat and vegetables. They like to feed on insects and berries. Thank you, I hope you enjoyed.
A book for kids, a bookity bookity book.
Hello, little munchkin. It is your sorta Uncle Bruce, and I am going to read for you Larry Loves Books. I hope you enjoy the story. Larry takes the lead. Now is a good time to read. But Larry can't find the right book. He doesn't know where to look. There are too many here, and such a heap over there. Larry is all shook, trying to find a special book. Where could it be? Perhaps up in this tree? Can't climb that high, says Larry, with a sigh. My book must be down low. That's where Larry should go. Like the tumbling weed, Larry picks up speed. When I last had it, I was with Misty Rabbit, Larry remembers. Checking out this small pile, Larry starts to smile. I found it down there, down in Misty's lair. Now Larry sits in a comfy nook reading his favorite book. Did you know that hedgehogs are fast little runners and even good climbers? They can also swim. Hedgehogs like to sleep in the day when it's hot and come out to play at night when it's cool. The end. I hope you have enjoyed this story.
A book for kids, a bookity book.
Hi Bookadies, this is Rin and I am going to read The Broken Vase. Why don't you read along with me?
A book for kids, a bookity book.
Joey the jellyfish came in from school, doing fancy tricks with his ball. Wowzers, he is very cool. Swinging and kicking the ball around, over barrels and benches, pillows and planks. But on a shelf, all silver and shiny, was Fifi the fish's frosted glass vase. A treasure she had found, buried and hidden, and placed on the shelf in prime viewing position. Joey kicked his ball and watched it whoosh through the water. And whack into the vase! Joey watched it splatter and shatter into shards. All the pieces landing on the seabed. Oh no, Fifi is going to see red. When Fifi swam through the door, her mouth hit the floor. Seeing the mess on the ground, she lets out a big bubblesome sound. But rather than anger, the sound sounds like glee. Yippee! She cries out loud. Let's gather the pieces because I have a clever plan, Fifi exclaims with enthusiasm. Let me explain. It has a Japanese name. It's called kintsugi, and its claim to fame is rebuilding broken objects using a golden glue. What has been restored looks shiny and new. Joey and Fifi set to work. They measure and plaster until they have mastered a treasured artwork. Swimming backwards to get the full view, Fifi is thrilled and Joey is too. The theory of kintsugi is that all things can be stronger and more beautiful after being broken and restored. You see, we are like the broken vase. We can grow, recover, and be better when we fall and get back up. Getting back up gives us our biggest strength, no matter what throws us down. I hope you enjoyed your story.
A book for kids, a bookity book.
Hi Bookities, it's Mish, and today we are going to uncover the story of the hidden Buddha. Let's begin.
A book for kids, a bookity book.
Long, long ago, there once was a monastery where the monks worked in peace. Each day was a blessing, and the monks lived a life of harmony and joy. They didn't want riches, and they didn't want fame. Simplicity was the path they chose for their life's gain. But those monks owned one thing that many others would envy. In the courtyard, sitting pride of place, was a giant Buddha with a smile on his face. The monks sat by its side to silently pray and give thanks for yet another glorious day. This Buddha was unusual. It was made of solid gold. The monks didn't care about the gold. They just loved that their Buddha was elegant and a joy to behold. Visitors traveled from high and from low to sit in contemplation by its soft golden glow. That monastery was such a tranquil place and so full of grace. But then one wild day came news of evil heading their way. Those monks knew that if their Buddha was seen, those bad men would turn green with envy, and those bad men would steal their golden Buddha. Those monks planned the perfect plot. They would conceal their Buddha as best they could. They all worked together, all day and all night. They concealed their Buddha with mud to hide its golden light. The Buddha looked perfect, as if it was made of clay. The monks had managed to hide all the gold away. When the bad men arrived, they had no clue about the Buddha's worth. They plundered and they pillaged, but they gave the Buddha a wide berth. And all the monks who knew of the disguise, not one of them was left alive. Centuries later, that monastery was restored, and a monk saw with dismay that there was a crack in the Buddha's clay. Through the crack, a glimmer appeared. The monk approached it, and he persevered. He chiseled and he chinked, and he clambered and he cracked. After a dust and a blow, he began to see the glow. What a delightful discovery, and certainly ideal. A golden Buddha would bring to prayer some mass appeal. From that day forward, the monastery became known for its Buddha of light, helping those who needed to feel all right. This story comes with a lesson too. What is buried deep inside can't be hard to hide or find. If there is a sparkle that cannot be seen, trust that the right people will find your sheen. Facts about Buddhism. Buddhism is the world's fourth largest religion. It focuses on doing no harm. Buddhism teaches us that our greed for things can bring us pain. When we let go of our need for things, then we can be free and happy.
This story is a children's adaptation of the story of the Golden Buddha. It is very loosely based on real-life events. A solid gold statue was indeed found.
A book for kids, a bookity book.
And that is the end of the story of the hidden Buddha. Why not watch it again? Hi Bookities, it's Mish, and I'm going to read Playing with Wildflowers. Why don't you join me? Let's start.
A book for kids, a bookity book.
Welcome to Wildflowers Playgroup Fun, where teacher Kayla and Fortunate run. A week full of learning, smiles, and play. They'll help each child grow day by day. The week starts with a morning ring. Each child gets to pick a song to sing. One morning ring, the toddlers sing. Amelie loves to dance and sing. Can you help her find something? In the page, some music notes are hidden. Teacher Kayla points out one's position. Now, how about you? Find another note. Then we have 1, 2. Bo and Noah in the veggie patch. There's 2 of each. Let's do a match. These 2 match. And these 2 match. On Tuesday, Sunny molds with dough, pressing the shapes all in a row. Can you spot them? Ready, set, go. A circle, a square, a triangle, a star. Payton plays with the building blocks. She has 1 block to taste and holds another block in each fist. Count her building blocks with me. Block 1, block 2, block
3. That makes 3. Count them with me. 1, 2, 3. On Wednesday, Wren rushes in the door. It's her turn to paint with colours galore. Fortunate ties her apron with care. Then yellow, red, green, blue. Did you see those colours too? A splash of rainbow just for you. Finn places the puzzle bits like a pro. He knows where every piece should go. How will he make a panda bear? These 2 pieces put together. And the pieces for the zebra are where? Here and here. It's Thursday and Bo takes out the mixing bowls. What goes in to bake a yummy batch of bread rolls? 1, yeast. 2, salt. 3, flour. 4, just enough warm water. Let's count them all once more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Payton, Wren, and Amelie have discovered magic by the fairy tree. These 2 fairies look almost the same. Spot the difference is the name of our game. Wren spots a crown. Amelie spots a wand. Payton spots a necklace. On Friday, Noah lets out a roar. He is dressed up like a dinosaur. Can you spot the dinos on the wall? Orange is 1. Purple is 2. 3 is green. 4 is red. And 5 is blue. Wiggle, jiggle, and jive. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sunny and Finn lead the way to the library to end the day. Sitting in their special nook, the librarian reads a lovely book. And then it's quiet time. Shh! Let's count to 10. Kayla, 1. Bo and Amelie, 2 and 3. Finn, 4. Wren and Sunny, 5, 6. Payton, 7. Fortunate, 8. Noah, 9. And 10, why that's me, bringing an end to the story. Did you spot the wildflowers on every page of this book? Go back and take a look. This story is based on the Wildflowers Play School, based in Cape Town, South Africa.
A book for kids, a bookity book.
All Bookity's books have been created to bring families closer together and help your kids identify family and friends that maybe live far away. They can record themselves reading the book to your kids, and you can create your own personalized library of family-read books. You can also adapt the characters' names to represent the children that you are reading the story to make it more interactive and fun for them.
Hi Bookadies, it's Rin and I'm going to read Lala the Llama's Library.
A book for kids, a Bookadies Bookady book.
Lala the Llama loved reading stories. She had books about forests and magical glories, books about pirates and deep ocean treasures, books about castles and dragon-filled pleasures. Each morning she'd pick up her favourite tale and look at its cover, wagging her tail. But one rainy day, Lala heaved a sigh. These same old books, I think I might cry. I've read them all, every single page. The adventures are great, but they seem to have aged. Oh, how I wish for a new tale to explore, with twists and turns and surprises galore. So, Lala trotted off to see her best friend Lou, a wise old goat who knew just what to do. Why not start a library? Said Lou with a grin. Ask all your friends to bring their books in. Lala's eyes sparkled and her smile spread wider. A library? Oh, yes! Let's share books with each other. She raced to her friends, every creature she knew, from tiny hedgehogs to the big kangaroo. Bring your books, Lala called. Let's all take a look. We'll build a new library and share every book. Her friends all agreed it sounded such fun to share their stories with everyone. They worked all morning, stacking books high in neat little piles that reached for the sky. Foxes brought fairy tales, squirrels brought guides, mice brought adventures with maps folded inside. Soon, Lala's barn became something grand, a magical library built by hand, with comfy cushions and a big cozy rug, and corners for reading, so warm and snug. Now, every day, from morning till night, Lala and her friends read by soft lantern light. No one was bored, not even a smidge, and their books built a library that was like a bridge to new worlds, both busy and still, that every reader could explore at will. So, if ever you're bored, just like Lala the llama, remember this tale and its joyful drama. Sharing books brings the world close to you and opens up adventures that are brand new.
Bookadies, let's play a game. Find Lala the llama on every page of this book. Facts about llamas. Llamas live in herds as they are very social animals. They can carry up to 30% of their body mass. A baby llama is called a cria. Llamas can be trained and are even used as therapy animals.
A book for kids, a Bookadies Bookady book.
I hope you enjoyed this book, Bookadies. See you for the next one. Hi, Bookadies. This is Rin, and I'm going to read Alice and the Crystal Palace. I hope you enjoy this book.
A book for kids, a Bookadies Bookady book.
Meet Alice, the ostrich, the fastest running bird in the world. Ostriches can't fly. Alice the ostrich was going to bed when something made her lift her head. There, at her window, all sparkly and bright, was a boat that could float. This little boat was made of crystal and light. Alice hopped on board, and then the boat sailed and soared. They floated up high through the cloudy sky. Into the crystal palace they flew. What a magnificent thing to do! First, they're in a room all coloured in yellow. This makes Alice feel so mellow. The next room is shaded green inside, which opens Alice's heart full and wide. A room full of red lifts my feelings of lead. Being heard and seen, the blue room's the best place that I've been. Orange inspires me to be the best I can be. With a gentle soothing, pink gets me moving. Time to travel back with all my emotions on track. Resting my head, it's time to go to bed. Before you go, a challenge awaits. Find a key on each page to unlock each of the rooms. The end. I hope you enjoyed your story.
A book for kids, a bookie's bookity book.
Hi Bookadies, it's Rin, and I am going to read Bett and the Missing Pet. I hope you enjoy the book. If you can't find your pet, don't fret. Oh drat, I can't find my cat. He is solid black, and I need him back, panics Gertie the goat. What could that be, stuck to this tree? An advert for Bett on finding your pet. Dialing 123, hoping she can help me. Bett answers the call, and in no time at all, with a lift of her paw, Bett knocks on the door. Gertie's in a tizzy. Bett gets busy. It doesn't take long. Bett never goes wrong. He's right over there, sitting on that chair. He seemed undercover, mostly due to his colour. Ever so chuffed, Gertie can't refer her enough. Bett helped Pete the shrew find Locks, his brown fox, sleeping tight in a ball, and because she's so small, Bett could hardly see her at all. An ostrich named Alice, misplaced without malice, her gecko named Travis. The gecko got free and ran up a tree. A tricky find, due to being intertwined, was a snake named Dither, who managed to slither into a tangle of washing on the floor. That's the last time she will get to explore. A moose named Moosey lost her friendly goosey, who was found by Bett under a net, filled with regret. When you need help, give Bett a yelp. Bears develop strong attachments to other bears, and they have the biggest brain size of any meat-eating mammal. The end. Are you also a detective? Can you find the black cat on every page of this book?